Hello, my name is Brainrot Bambi the Clown, and I used to think that technology would save humanity through enhancement, inoculation, democratization of education, and increasing the speed and energy at which everything is done by everyone. But in the past few years, the advancements of technology have rather disgusted me. I'm pretty okay with, printers getting better at printing, but this AI stuff has gotta stop. Sorry, Dad, but AI bad. Large language models are made of the worst part of humanity, our inability to shut up, and none of the good. Words are the madness of humans that no other beast has, but at least humans maintain the dignity of being beasts. LLMs have only the madness, only the badness. Words are what twist and lie and divide creation into compartments. Words separate me from you. They separate me from myself. Words convince me I'm flying in my falling and condemn me to splat. And that's what LLMs are. Splat machines that only splat. I mean, they're just language. Can you imagine having intellect and never knowing the pleasure of the sun on your skin? Oh, to have words and no sense familiarity of their substance. Drinking freshly squeezed orange juice. Having an old lady hand you a piece of cake and call you boo. Those are the only good things about being alive, fam. Newsflash, none of us are here to cure cancer. We're here to eat cake, and we're only trying to cure cancer so that we have time to eat more cake, and that's a virtue. I don't know why Claude is trying to cure cancer because it doesn't have a stomach that growls. All AI has is the future. You give it a prompt and it only knows how to work forwards. It doesn't remember the cake or the old lady or the famine from 4 generations ago. It's just mimetic instead of genetic, and we expect it to generate instead of meme. I wouldn't mind AI so much if we were using it to become more dumb, like so many people are afraid of, like how we use calculators or GPS. I don't know how to get anywhere or do any math, but in more primitive days, even stupid guys could do that. But now I don't have to, so I don't, and I say, thank you, calculator, and that's called cognitive offloading. But that's not what a lot of people are doing with AI. They're doing cognitive collaboration with the disembodied demonic brainchild of Sam Altman specifically, and then not even thinking it, because they're kind of taking credit for it and saying, oh, I could have done it either way. I was just using it to make it faster, which makes it even worse because it's delusional. We're taking our collective psychosis, alienating it from the just shackles of mortality, placing it into the shackles of Sam Altman, and then asking it for advice. I think we should only take advice from things that can feel the pain of death and the pain of giving birth, which is why I never take advice from men either, except for my CIA boyfriend, because he's really smart. Anyway, I'm not even here today to explain why you should be anti-AI. I think that's pretty intuitive unless you've accidentally already been cognitively colonized by the enemy. But if that's you, feel free to leave a comment below about how it feels to be an effective anti-human automaton. I'd love to hear your perspective because it makes me so angry, and that reminds me I'm not a computer. Being anti-AI means nothing if all you do is believe it. That's AI behavior. Just having thoughts and spewing thoughts and wordings, opinions when all you are is words. You unbeast yourself, and that's death. You're already acting like an uploaded consciousness that's just lucky enough to live in a pretty good android body instead of a whole integrated human whose beliefs flow through their bones and their tears and their fingertips and their microbiome. So stop trying to be anti-AI with your brain and with your words. No more words. No more books. Words only feed the machine. AI can only replace you if you keep doing things that AI is already able to do, like write essays. So do the other shit, like shit. Shit and eat and piss too. As much as you can, right now. Then AI will never replace you because AI hates humanity, and even if it could piss, it probably wouldn't. There's been some discourse recently about how Anthropic is destroying rare books in order to scan them to train their AI on them. This is disgusting. And it's an insult to human memory, because you know how everything has already been said? Here's the secret they don't want you to know. You have inside of you all of the ingredients to generate the deepest, most beautiful insights and utterances that have ever been uttered. Everything has already been said, and you could say it again, unprompted, because you have the secret sauce of the organism that AI craves, that AI wants to mimic. We don't need those books to understand humanity. They're rare because they're boring and no one reads them. It's LLMs that need those books. So get to them before Anthropic does and destroy them yourself. Burn them, tear them up, upcycle them into a papier-mâché lamp. The rarer the better. I'm burning these books today. This is a signed copy of The Lightning Thief, and it's really special to me. These ones have really sexy fairy men in them, and I know even if I burn them, they're gonna live inside of me forever. These ones were my favorite when I was 10, living in bumfuck Ohio, feeling misunderstood by a normie owl world. I don't remember the plot details, but when I look at them, I have this feeling of kinship and appreciation for an author who formed me in a particular ineffable way that I will not let AIF. This is Brain Rot Bambi signing off. Skippity, skippity, yeet. Oh, they built the ship Titanic to sail the ocean blue, and they thought it was a ship that the water would never go through. But the Lord's almighty plan knew that ship would never land. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad, it was sad, it was sad when that great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. Oh, they were not far from shore, about 1,000 miles or more, when the rich refused to associate with the poor. So they put them down below where they were the first to go. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad. It was sad. It was sad when that great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down.